Natural hair community, listen up. If you are looking to grow your hair longer, healthier, thicker, and stronger, one of my first hair growth tips is definitely to find what works for you and to stick with it. Look, I don't care what anybody says. If you find that using food in your hair works, like using food in my hair has worked for me, if you find that using food in your hair, if you find that using oils and butters in your hair works, then I don't care what anybody says. Keep doing it and stick with it. Do not listen to the noise. Do not listen to what is trendy. Find a routine that works for you and stick with it regardless of what people say about it. I personally love protein treatments. Protein treatments are what brought my hair from my ears to my waist and what made my hair thicker, longer, healthier, and stronger than it has ever been, even with experimenting with color, permanent color and dye. And I kid you not, protein treatments are what have helped save my hair and get it growing and growing and growing. If I listened to when things became trendy and when people in the natural hair community started swearing that protein treatments don't work, the molecules are too big to penetrate the hair shaft, rendering them useless and all of that stuff, if I listened to them, I would still be small head, bald head, okay? And there's nothing wrong with the teeny weeny afro. There's nothing wrong with that. But me personally, I wanted my natural hair to grow, to be thicker, to be longer, to be stronger. And if I would have stopped using protein treatments just because it became popular that people were not using them, I literally would not be able to achieve my hair growth goals. So my number one tip, one of the most important tips in your natural hair journey, especially with this ever-changing natural hair community, is definitely to find what works for you, stick with it, and do not let it go, even if other people are in the community saying that things don't work. If they work for you, use it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna always swear by DIYs and using food and using oils and using butters, because that is literally what the natural hair community is rooted in. It literally does not hurt to use food in your hair. It does not hurt to use oils and butters in your hair. It doesn't give anyone any ailments or issues or end up in lawsuits and all of that stuff. That don't happen when you use home-based DIY products, things that are healthy, that are safe, that are natural, that you probably got in your kitchen or at your local grocery store. It does not hurt. So if it ain't hurting me and I ain't hurting nobody by using it, I'm not going to be afraid to tell y'all, if you're looking for something to grow your hair longer, healthier, thicker, and stronger, and if you strayed away from using food and using oils and using butters because they became less popular or because people deduced that science said that they weren't proven to work, let me be living proof that using food, using protein treatments, using oils, and all of those good things to grow your hair work. Let the members in this community be your proof that using food and using our protein treatment, my and my bestie's protein treatment, which is on our channel, let me and my bestie be proof that using our food-based protein treatment works. Let other members in this community be proof that using our food-based protein treatment works. I don't care what becomes trendy. I don't care if people down the line are going to say something don't work. If it's been working for you and it's been working for many people in this community, then keep doing it. Number one tip for growing natural hair: find what works for you, stick with it, do not let it go, and do not let people sway you. Because guess what? A lot of those no oils and no butters people, years down the line or months down the line, they're now having to make these whole big grand videos about how their hair has bald spots, their hair is falling out, their hair was brittle. And guess what? They probably knew that a long time ago. So while y'all are listening to people who are advocating for you to not use oils and butters in your hair, and you're practicing those things and your hair is suffering and you're sticking with it just because someone said it, you're probably causing more harm to your hair than good. So believe me when I tell you, if you need a new routine or if you need to go back to an old routine that used to work for you, do not be afraid to go back to the basics. Do not be afraid to step away from the trends. Do not be afraid to be like, you know what? I tried this thing, this new thing. That new thing didn't work for me. Let me go back to my old reliables, okay? There's nothing wrong with an old reliable. They're called old reliables for a reason. And for me, and for many members in this community, our old reliables are using food in our hair, is using our food-based protein treatments, and our old reliables is sticking with the things that work for us, regardless of if they become trendy. I love y'all. Happy Black History Month. Happy whenever y'all are seeing this, and I hope that y'all have an amazing day. Bye.